Hello guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. Please don't forget to subscribe, share, comment down below, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so that whenever I upload next time you will be notified. Today people have been asking me to look for computer science students. Finally we found them. Computer science. Can you introduce yourself, my brother?
I'm Tato. Oh, hello guys, by the way.
Tato. And you?
Telephone.
You doing which year, my brother?
My second year.
Oh, in computer science.
Computer science.
Okay. You're also doing second year?
Yeah, I'm also doing my second year.
Okay. So if I may ask from you, Tato, ne? It's Tato.
Tato.
Yes. So why computer science?
To be honest, I wanted to do something else, but then because of, I guess, research, learning that, okay, if I can do software engineering, then I can have a secured future, something like that. And also understanding that we are entering now the fourth industrial revolution where everything is just going to be technology based. Computer scientists are going to be required almost everywhere, in my opinion. That's how I feel, because you can work in the medicine facilities, in the whatever, IT, anything, engineering, everything. We are always there. So hence I chose it. It was because of, I guess, securing my future.
Yeah. Wow. So it's one of the most important jobs that you will require, not now but even in the future. Yeah. So my guy, Kwenga, why computer science?
Computer science. I think it's because I got exposed to like a subject that's called IT, and then I started enjoying it, and then I was really good at it, and then I just decided, no man, I like coding. It's nice, and you are employable if you do like computer science, like Tato said, because you can get a job like literally everywhere. We are everywhere, you see, because we are in charge of. For example, he made an example about a hospital. In a hospital, we are in charge of like creating a database that is gonna store like who is a patient, when did they become. You see, we are also there. Yeah. Since everything is becoming digitalized, that's where job opportunities are for us, you see. So that's why I decided to choose like computer science, because I love it, and because you are employable if you do computer science.
Yeah. So yeah, computer science is one of the jobs that are in demand. Ne? Okay, so you chose computer science. So I heard Twenga saying that he did IT in high school. So his love for computer science began when he was doing IT in high school. Did you do IT in high school?
No, but I did maths.
Yes.
That's one thing I did. So I realized also that computer science has a lot of mathematics, and I was like, yeah, this is the course for me. If it has maths, then it's the course for me. So you can't do computer sciences if you were never good in maths back in high school, because you should expect a lot of maths. So yeah, that's another thing that made me choose this.
Oh yeah. So you loved maths.
Yeah.
Oh, so you were like, no man, there is mathematics in computer science, so it's important for me to go for computer science. There's a lot of maths. And you did IT when I
okay. And one thing people might be asking, do I really have to do IT in order to do computer science? I would say you don't have to. Like, it does give you an advantage, because for example, most of the time on my first semester year one, like I didn't do the lecture slides and everything else, because I had like some familiarity with what I was doing, you know. So it's not really a must, but if you did maths, it's really going to be helpful, because like computer science is basically problem solving. If you learn the skills of problem solving in maths, then you should be good.
Wow, that's great. I was coming to that with regards to the requirements now of studying computer science at Wits University. You came here in 2020, right? Yes. So this is your second year. So yeah, you have that information. I know you must do well, but what are the requirements to ensure that you get admitted to the program? Because I see that probably a grade 12 learner here they're at home, or a student, they are watching now. You see, some of them, they do meet the minimum requirements, but they did not know about computer science. But what marks should I get in high school to ensure that I get an admission into this program?
So they changed, and because the APS used to be 40, but then now it's 40. You have to get 42, I mean. So I think you need a minimum level of 5 in maths, level 5 in physics, and English, I think. But then, of course, preferably level 7 in all 3 of them. I think those are the 3 major ones, like maths, physics, and English. Get a level 7 or a level 6 at minimum, then you'll be good. Because with a 5, it doesn't guarantee you admission in the faculty, because I know many people who got level 5s but were not admitted for computer sciences. So I think 7, getting a 7 is safer, or a 6 at minimum.
Yeah, so meaning meeting minimum requirements does not guarantee an admission to the program. Yes, so yeah,
the bare minimum is not usually ideal, because you will get the bare minimum, but the competition is tough. Like, you're competing with some of the like some people from private schools.
Yeah.
Like, those people, like, they have like really good marks, man. And then there are some people who will get like 7 distinctions, so they will have priority over you. So you need to understand, if you want to have that privilege, or you want to be prioritized and not waitlisted, because if you get waitlisted, chances are you might not even get into the course, you see. So it's always better to like have your distinctions, at least a 6. The 5 that they are saying, I wouldn't really say aim for that, but at least aim for a distinction or a 6. Yeah,
aim higher, guys. So now you are in the program, you are admitted to the program, to computer science. What was the transition now, the difference between now you in Wits studying computer science and you in high school? What are the challenges you came across?
Okay, so like he said, now he did IT in high school, so it was probably a bit easier for him. But then for someone like me who didn't do anything computer related in high school, the transition was rather difficult, because you get here and then now you're being introduced to this new thing. They're telling you, okay, this is what you have to program. First of all, you have to digest the fact that you have to program something. You're like, what is programming? Because you haven't done really anything computer related in high school. So the transition, you can imagine, it was difficult. But then I feel like if you put in the work, because there is someone who says, Vele, you can't spend 2 hours on something you're gonna do for an eternity. So if you put in a lot of hours within a day of programming, then it shouldn't take you more than a semester to understand exactly what you're supposed to do, and just start going with the flow from there.
So yeah, it was you. So are you able to cope with the programming as time goes by?
As time goes on, to be honest. But then if you put in the work, if you don't, then it's not gonna make sense.
All right. Challenges
with the course, I would say some challenges that I had, since I didn't really focus much on the programming aspect, since for me it was not that bad, because with programming you just simply have to change the programming language, it's still the same thing. So I didn't really have that much I didn't really have that many problems with that. But when it comes to like modules like computational applied maths, yeah, that's where I would say I found like some problems. Yeah, but if you put in the work, you study, you give it time, because that's what you're here for, man. You're here for studying, so it has to be first priority. So if you do that, it should be good. Yeah.
So the module that you're struggling with is applied maths and computational maths.
It's computational and applied mathematics.
Okay. Yes. And your side?
Computational and applied maths is okay.
That you struggled with first year even?
Okay,
now?
First year I only struggled with computer sciences, because like I said, the transition.
Okay.
But then everything else is okay.
Okay, great. So so that I cannot waste your time, probably now you want to go and program as much as you can. So there is a learner watching us, there is a student watching us there. No, just advise them, just a word of advice from someone who's studying computer science, and just talk to them.
So I feel like I've already given advice by saying you guys should put in the work. Try every day to put in the work, because if you don't, then like I said, like the lecturers are gonna lose you at some point, because it gets more difficult. It doesn't get easier, it gets more difficult. It gets easier if you start understanding the work and you do your work and then you put in the hours, then it's gonna get easier. So if you come here, don't expect, just because you were good in high school, and this is the best advice, just because you were good in high school with whatever maths, economics, whatever you did, don't expect to be as good once you get to varsity. Once you get to varsity, you only become as good if you put in the work. If you don't put in the work, then you are going to fail. You should expect a fail. Shouldn't be something surprising if you don't put in the work. So my only advice is put in the work.
And it's possible, guys. You can get in. My brother, word of advice.
I think it's said it, honestly. I think with every course, this is not just for computer science. With every course, just do the work. Because if you let it pile up, it's gonna be a problem for you. And then that thing of day before and getting a distinction doesn't work. It really doesn't work, because you're gonna do it day before. Come the test, you mixing up things. You don't know if this is the correct thing you're supposed to be doing at this point. You see, so yeah, just do your work. Try to be up to date. You don't have to be up to date, but you do have to be up to date for the next test. You see, you must know what's going to be on the next test so that you have something to write. Yeah.
So guys, surely you heard more about the computer science and what, and you don't have to stress about the programming skills, but it's very important that maybe during your December holidays, spare time, you learn some languages. What languages?
Do Python.
Python.
Just Python.
Yeah.
You just have to do it.
Oh,
They just have to do Python.
or Python. Yeah. So you have to watch YouTube and see how this Python thing. It's not a snake, guys. It's a coding language. Nah. Yes. So guys, I appreciate a lot for your time. Sharing with us about your course, computer science. And guys, please consider studying computer science, because as this gentleman here said, that now we are about to attack the fourth industrial revolution. So we need people who are skillful, people who are great with when it comes to technology. So it's very important that you consider those aspects, because some jobs are gonna be lost, but when you are a software developer, when you are a web designer and stuff, you're still safe and you're still able to feed your family until. So on my side, thank you so much. Let's hope we're gonna see you studying computer science. Don't just apply here at Wits only for computer science. Apply in other institutions that you are sure of that you're gonna get employment if I do my computer science here, because the requirements are not the same, but still at the end you will become a software developer. But the importance of it is to understand that you don't have to apply here only because you see me at interviewing vet students. You'll be like, I'm gonna go there. No, you can apply here, but even if you don't get accepted here, you can apply in other institutions and still be considered as a software engineer. On my side, thank you so much. Appreciated. All the best. All the best, my gentlemen. Let's hope you're gonna be our great data scientist. They said you can work everywhere with computer science, so we don't have to specify. You can work at this. Thank you so much. Bye.